Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning, and welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as Dennis Fuller comes in and introduces us. And, of course, Greg Ratliff is back this week. He handles all the pushing of the buttons, and we appreciate Stuart Settles. Man, I almost called him Stuart Little. Every time. It just comes out like that, you know.
That just comes out like that.
Yeah, but Greg is with us this morning, and we're going to switch. ICAST is coming up next week. We just said Bill Cooksey will be down there. And, of course, our man Ron with at least 3 pairs of shoes so he can walk the 40 miles down there and find out. But I know one of his stopping off points will sure be one of our favorite products. Of course, right at the top is Lou's, and we've got on with us this morning. He's got a new title. He's got a new title, and we appreciate to have Gary Remensnyder on with us this morning because he is the new Chief Executive Officer, CEO. And it's good to have you, Gary. Good morning.
Good morning, Larry. Ron, Greg, thanks for having me.
All right.
Anytime.
Before Ron starts getting into all the stuff, Lou's will be at ICAST, right?
Oh, absolutely. We'll be there with the entire team with quite a large booth and ready to show the world what we have planned for 2018.
And a lot of people want to know large booth. Now, you guys putting this all together is I guess this is your job now. You're the head man. So putting the Lou's booth together for ICAST is probably not the easiest thing to do.
Well, fortunately, if I was in charge, it'd probably be messed up. But we have some really good team. Mm-hmm. We've got good people on the team who look after that, and I just kind of show up and shake some hands. But the Lou's team works really well together, and I'm sure we'll have an outstanding presence there.
Well, Gary, first, let me just say, congratulations on your promotion. I know you're going to do a wonderful job for Lou's and continue to look forward to working with you at Lou's there. But, over the past couple of years, Lou's has won some best of show prizes or awards
at
ICAST there, and it looks like this year it's not going to be any different. I know they're finally going to show the new Mark Rose Ledge Series rods.
Yeah.
And you've got a new reel coming out. Can we say it's Saturday morning and ICAST opens here in 4 days? Can we say what this new reel is going to be on air now?
We've got quite a few new reels.
But
Ron,
the Orange Crush
we're
is what I'm talking
the
about.
The Orange Crush.
Combos as well.
Orange Crush, because I got the little can in the mail, which I thought was really cool. The crushed can.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about
so
that.
That reel in particular, that's going to be an extension of our mock family, and it's called Mock Crush.
Right.
And, we're real excited about that next generation. The mock product for our company is doing so well, and it's just providing really cutting-edge innovation in reels.
Yeah.
And involving the wind grip technology, and then obviously the classic Lou's performance as far as the reel is concerned, and all bundled up in some really good-looking product at really a fairly affordable price for the anglers to consider. So that Mock Crush reel and the Mock Crush combo, we're very excited about, and have some hopes that we might get recognized for Best of Show again this year.
Well, I think best promotion for sure. When the can came in the mail to me, and I said, what is this? And I know Gary Dollahan and all those guys know how to do things, but this is really a cool thing. I've almost changed my mind and is going to drive down there for a day, just so I could get one of those things and get in line. But I'm sure Ron Wong will be down there. But in mock, a lot of people say, well, mock, that relates to fast, I think.
Well, faster
lighter, and faster.
Faster, stronger.
Yes.
That's the Lou's motto.
Stronger.
Yep.
Well, you need to drive down there to get your reel, but when you're down there, make sure you go to the new products area and vote for Lou's.
Oh, I vote for Lou's.
Absolutely.
I vote for Lou's when I'm not there. I don't think I'm legal, but that's all right. I'm going to vote for Lou's.
Gary, you guys not only are going to be introducing a lot of new products at ICAST this year. I mean, I look at some of the things that you're doing, the new modified Super Duty reel and everything else.
Yeah.
But to help you and help Lou's, you guys have brought on a couple and promoted some guys to help you out. You've got a new COO, Chris York, and Dave Hinkey is now Vice President of Development. Tell our listeners about these two fine gentlemen.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you bringing that up, but I would be remiss, really, before we talk about those two guys.
Lynn Reeves, we got to tell Lynn is still part of the team. Lynn is still part of this team.
He's still chairman of the board.
Yeah, and that's where I was going with this.
Yeah.
Is that it's a great honor for me to continue in a leadership role at Lou's as chief executive officer, but it's also even more of an honor to follow in the footsteps of Lynn Reeves and the great vision he has for the company. And Lynn is, he's chairman of the board for our company, and remains actively involved with product development, strategy, acquisitions, sourcing, and those type of areas. But Lynn just wanted to pull back a little bit and
he's earned it.
Be committed to working 5 days a week. So he's got the luxury to be able to to do that, and we've created that role for him. But in replacing that great loss that we have as a full-time guy, we are very fortunate to be able to hire Chris York as our Chief Operating Officer, and he's got a tremendous amount of experience in the operations area, but also over a decade of experience managing consumer products in the sporting goods industry. So he knows our customers, he knows our retailers that we do business with, and really excited to have Chris on board to kind of overall oversee our Springfield operations. And then there's Dave Hinkey, who is a 35-year veteran in our industry. I called on Dave when he was a buyer at Bass Pro Shops, and he's just a first-class guy. And we're so very fortunate to have someone like Dave on our staff who can be promoted into the vice president position and help continue that leadership role with product development with Lou's. Dave is a very innovative. He loves fishing. He knows the categories, so he's really a perfect guy to help us lead the next generation of great products from Lou's.
Well, I think the team is what it's all about, and just being a part of the team makes it you do the right things at Do Outdoors. That's what I don't know. A lot of folks don't know what Do Outdoors is, but that's Lou's, right?
Right. Yeah. Do Outdoors is the parent company of Lou's,
right.
And we you're right. It's always been about team, and it's always been about treating our team like family.
Yeah.
And and that's the type of attitude and the type of call it culture that Lynn wanted to establish from the very beginning. And I was on board in late 2010 as well.
Yeah.
So I've been part of the culture there a long time as well, and that's something we have to continue to do. Is we want to drive a family environment at Lou's. We want to drive innovation, and we want to hire people and keep people on the team that have passion for the brand and for the industry. So that's part of the culture there. That's really a big part of our success, and my vision as CEO is to just continue what Lynn has started and continuing pointing Lou's in those areas. You
guys kind of mesh with an organization we got here in Memphis that's, y'all been together in events, and that's Strike King. I mean, you've had some family. Strike King's a family. Lou's is a family. I just seem like the better you are as a family, the better you are as a product and things along that line. And Ron's always been talking about that. Family atmosphere creates, and you guys have just, I don't know, my hat's off to y'all. I don't even have my hat on today. I don't know where that expression came from, but.
If somebody really wants to experience the Luz culture.
Yeah.
I highly recommend to all of our listeners here in Memphis and the Mid-South area, go by Sportsman's Factory Outlet.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah. I've got to get up
Walk
there, Ron.
in there, and the wonderful folks there at Luz are willing to help you with a smile.
Yes.
They're
what
not
you've told
going
me.
to do anything that is going to cost you. They're going to try to help you with what you need. And then take a moment to go through the wonderful Ozark Museum.
The museum.
That's been established there. I have to tell you,
Yeah,
it's an amazing place. It should be a destination stop.
I've got to get up there because I've heard nothing but wonderful things about it, and it's not that far from here in Memphis. I don't know, it's not for Ron. He's over in a couple of hours, but I know that the rest of us...
You can get there real easily in 6 hours.
In 6 hours.
It's a nice drive.
Yeah, it's a pretty drive.
Yep.
It's a pretty drive. Now, I go to St. Louis a lot, That's the drive to St. Louis is not got the same culture as going to Springfield, Missouri. Again, we're talking to our man with Luz up there, Gary Remensnyder. He is the new CEO for Luz and getting ready to go to ICAST. And Ron's got a question. When he raises his hand, Gary, I don't know if he needs to leave the room or ask a question. I worry about that.
You guys are introducing a lot of new products here at ICAST. Not all of them will be available immediately, correct? I mean, some of them will be, yes, and some of them it'll be later on this summer, early fall, right?
That's correct, Ron.
So you're not...
Yeah, some of the product, particularly if it involves new tooling, sometimes the development process takes a little bit longer. So we'll have some of our new products will be available immediately at ICAST, and then there will be others that will be available in the August, September timeframe, and we'll have all those dates laid out by item so that we can let our customers know exactly when each product would be available.
I'm going to recommend to everybody go out to lroutdoors.com to look at the pictures and videos that I'll be sending back from ICAST. The Luz booth will be there, and some good video interviews from the Luz booth. Go out to lroutdoors.com, and hopefully we'll get a chance to talk with Gary in person.
Yes.
There at ICAST.
And also go to Luz.com. Just LAWS, Luz.com, and do that. Gary, thank you for being with us. Thank you for Luz support of Outdoors for Larry Ray for these many years, and watch Ron down there, okay? I know they'll look like there's about 5 or 6 of them.
It'll be my job to watch over Ron.
Oh, I got to like that.
Down there at ICAST,
Yeah.
I'll take that job seriously, and we appreciate the partnership with you guys, and I just hope you have a wonderful Saturday.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right, let's take a break, come right back, and we're going to talk about alligator snapping turtles on Outdoors with Larry Ray. And Ron probably will leave the room now. We'll be right back.
You can find out